Hello and welcome to TTV News with some latest events in Tây Ninh Province. Ladies and gentlemen, the Congress of the Vietnam Fatherland Front of Tây Ninh Province, term 11, held on the morning of August 14, 2024, re-elected Mr. Võ Đức Trong as chairman of the Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee of the province, term 11, 2024-2029.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the second working section of the Congress of the Vietnam Fatherland Front of the Tây Ninh Province, term the 11th, held on the morning of August 14 of 2024, the first meeting of the new term Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee of the province elected 10 members to join the Standing Committee of the Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee of the Tây Ninh Province, including 7 full-time members and 3 alternative members, and appointed the leadership positions of the new term of Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee of the province. Specifically, Mr. Võ Đức Trong was re-elected as the chairman of the Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee of the province, term the 11, the period of 2024 to 2029. The full-time vice chairman include Mr. Hồ Đức Hải, Mr. Võ Quốc Thắng, Mr. Nguyễn Văn Vi, and the alternative vice chairman include Most Venerable Master Thượng Tám Thanh, the priest Võ Hoàng Sinh, the Most Venerable Thích Niệm Thới, and the standing committee members include Mr. Nguyễn Tiến Hưng, Mr. Đặng Xuân Lãnh, and Mrs. Phan Thị Mỹ Trinh. The conference also elected 7 official delegates and 2 alternate delegates to attend the 10th conference of the Vietnam Fatherland Front, term of 2024 and 2029. And on the afternoon of August 14 of 2024, the People's Committee of the Tây Ninh Province and Saigon Tourist Corporation, Saigon Tourist Group, signed a cooperation agreement to develop tourism for the period of 2024 and 2029. The signing ceremony was attended by Mr. Nguyễn Thanh Ngọc, Deputy Secretary Provincial Party Committee and Chairman Provincial People's Committee of the Tây Ninh Province, and Mrs. Nguyễn Đại Thi, Permanent Vice Chairwoman of the People's Council of the Tây Ninh Province, Mrs. Hoàng Thị Thanh Thúy, Deputy Head of the National Assembly Delegation of the Tây Ninh Province. On the side of Ho Chi Minh City, there were Mr. Nguyễn Văn Dũng, Vice Chairman of the People's Committee of Ho Chi Minh City, Mr. Phạm Huy Bình, Secretary of the Party Committee and Chairman of the Board of Members of Saigon Tourist Corporation. With the presence of leaders of the People's Committee of Tây Ninh Province, the leader of Press Association Saigon Tourist Corporation, Mr. Nguyễn Hồng Thanh, Permanent Vice Chairman of the Tây Ninh Provincial People's Committee, and Mr. Trương Đức Hùng, Deputy Secretary of the Party Committee, the General Director of Saigon Tourist Group, signed a cooperation agreement. According to the agreement, TayNinhTV and Saigon Tourist Corporation will coordinate to implement the cooperation activities in consulting on strategic development, planning long-term, medium-term, and short-term plans in the tourism sector, cooperate in investing in building new tourism products and services in TayNinhTV and regional linkage products, cooperate in promoting and advertising tourism at home and abroad, cooperate in organizing tourist festivals, culinary culture events, cooperate in training and educating human resources to serve the tourism industry of the Tây Ninh Province, and also cooperating in opening and selling tourism programs to bring tourists to TayNinhTV and bring TayNinhTV tourists to other provinces and cities on the broad and other specific plans agreed upon by both parties.
In the afternoon of August 14, a working delegation led by Mr. Phạm Hoài Nam, director of the television channel The Voice of Vietnam, had a meeting with Tây Ninh Radio and Television Station. They discussed working together on content production and television program exchanges. During the meeting, Mr. Vũ Xuân Trường, director of the Tây Ninh Radio and Television Station, stated the station has focused on improving the quality of its programs. He emphasized the importance of creating diverse and engaging content, expanding across various platforms, and particularly developing digital content to provide timely information and create a positive impact on society. Mr. Phạm Hoài Nam, director of the Vietnam Voice of Television, announced that the station has been producing news programs and specialized content on economics, society, culture, and tourism, focusing on heritage, monuments, and notable attractions across the country. These programs are demonstrated on the Vietnam Voice of Television and are also available on the websites vovtv.vn and tourismtv.vn. Mr. Phạm Hoài Nam also expressed his desire for collaboration with the Tây Ninh Radio and Television Station through the exchange of program content produced by both organizations, aiming to enhance their professional work and contribute to the development of each unit.
And the Department of Education and Training says the target that in the 2024 and 2025 school year, the school will promote health insurance coverage for 100% of students and pupils in the province. According to the Department of Education and Training, the results of health insurance participation of students and pupils in the province are as follows. School year of 2022 and 2023, the rate of students and people participating in health insurance reached for 99.73%, and for the year of 2023 and 2024, it reached for 99.88% alternative. And the education and training sector set a target that in the 2024 and 2025 school year, 100% of students and the pupils in the province will participate in health insurance. And to achieve this goal, the industry will strengthen propaganda work so that the parents understand the meaning of participating in health insurance, and thereby creating consensus and good coordination between the parents and schools. In addition, the school will review and identify families of students and pupils with financial difficulties who need help, and thereby mobilizing the social resources to support students and pupils to buy health insurance. And ladies and gentlemen, TayNinhTV Water Supply and Drainage Joint Stock Company has covered for 7 overnight districts and cities with the urban water supply system. The remaining 2 localities of TayNinhTV and TayNinhTV districts do not have an urban water supply system. However, currently the number of urban households in the province with the clean water is 42,800 households. However, TayNinhTV and TayNinhTV districts do not have an urban water supply system, and TayNinhTV district has a surface water plant project in TayNinhTV town with an area over 19,000 square meters. And currently, the district People's Committee is facing budget difficulties, so it has not compensated and resettled households. So there is no clear land fund to implement the project. In TayNinhTV district, the TayNinhTV Water Supply and Drainage Joint Stock Company is approaching the survey consulting units to conduct a pre-feasibility report of the project. A newly released report by UNED's ECI, an e-commerce channel development consulting and analysis company, said that consumers spent for 78,370 billion Vietnam dong shopping on the 4 largest multi-industry e-commerce platforms in Vietnam in the second quarter of 2024, including the Shopee, TikTok Shop, Lazada, and Tiki, and up to 10.4% compared to the first quarter, of which nearly 3/4 of the spending flowed into the Shopee, with a total transactions reaching over 62,300 billion Vietnam dong, accounting for 71% of the market share. TikTok Shop ranked the second with 22% of the market share, and with this development, the online retail market is now only a 2-horse race between the Shopee and TikTok Shop. The remaining 3 platforms are all narrowed their market share, in which Lazada and Tiki only account for 5.9% and 0.7% respectively.
The audience, recently TayNinhTVToday company and its units have actually enhanced their efforts in promoting and advising on safe electricity use to ensure fire prevention and safety. TayNinhTVToday company has coordinated with local authorities at all levels to inspect, promote, and guide organizations, individuals, and households on safe electricity use to minimize damage caused by electrical incidents. Up to now, units across the province have reviewed more than 2,400 households, over 100 restaurants, production facilities, and numerous hotels and guest houses. These units have conducted inspections, provided timely reminders, and tracked for lists, ensuring necessary repairs are made promptly.
And on the morning of August the 13th at TayNinhTV District Medical Center, the TayNinhTV District Blood Donation Mobilization Committee coordinated with the Cherry Blood Transfusion Center in Ho Chi Minh City to organize the volunteers to donate blood in the 3rd round of 2024. In this round, more than 300 volunteers registered to donate blood, and after an active working section, doctors and nurses at the Cherry Blood Transfusion Center collected 250 units of blood, and up to now, TayNinhTV District has donated a total of over 1,800 units of blood, reaching over 80% of the target assigned by the province.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 days of urgent and serious work, the 11th Congress of the Vietnam Fatherland Front of Tây Ninh Province for the 2024-2029 term has successfully completed its agenda.
and the 11 countries of the Vietnam-Fatherland Front of the Ninh Province term of 2024 and 2029 comprehensively assess the implementation of resolution of the conference of the previous term, focus on discussing and agreeing on directions, goals and tasks, solutions and action programs for the new terms of 2024 and 2029, close to the requirements and tasks of the socio-economic development of the province in the coming period. The conference consulted and elected 76 members of the Provincial Vietnam-Fatherland Front Committee for the 2024 and 2029 term with appropriate numbers, composition, and structure, clearly demonstrating representativeness, exemplary, and the ability to undertake and concretize the implementation of the front responsibilities in the new term. Mr. Võ Đức Trong was re-elected as the chairman of Provincial Vietnam-Fatherland Front Committee for the 2024 and 2029 term, and the conference has also consulted and elected 7 official delegates to attend the 10 countries of the Vietnam-Fatherland Front for the period of 2024 and 2029. Attending and giving a speech at the conference, Ms. Trương Thị Ngọc Anh, Vice President of the Central Committee of the Vietnam-Fatherland Front, highly appreciated the achievements of the Vietnam-Fatherland Front in the past term of the Vietnam-Fatherland Front in the Ninh Province, and at the same time suggested that the Vietnam-Fatherland Front Committee in the province should further promote the role of prestigious people in the community, religious dignitaries, and continue to play a role in uniting religions and expand forms of gathering the people. Mr. Nguyễn Thành Tâm, Secretary Provincial Party Committee, Chairman Provincial People's Council, requested the Vietnam-Fatherland Front at all levels in the province to continue to thoroughly disseminate and concretize closely the conditions of the province to implement the party policies and resolutions on building and promoting the right national unity bloc. The Fatherland Front at all levels and its members' organizations promote the work of caring for union members, and the people, actively organize and mobilize the people to participate in the social security activities, especially activities that proactively participate in implementing the national target program on sustainable poverty reduction, playing the core role in implementing the Right Unity House building program and successfully implementing the goal of eliminating temporary and dilapidated houses in the province. Paying attention to organizing and implementing good and effective models and practices in supporting the poor and the people in difficult circumstances to stabilize their livelihoods, improve their living standards, and escape poverty sustainably. The Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee and Chairman of the Provincial People's Council, Nguyễn Thành Tâm, believes that the 11 countries of the Vietnam-Fatherland Front of the Ninh Province will continue to promote the role of gathering, uniting, promoting the capacity, intelligence, and creativity for all classes of people to respond to patriotic emulation movements, campaigns, participate in party building, building a strong government to successfully implement the socio-economic development goals, ensure the national defense and security, contributing to building TayNinhTV homeland to develop rapidly and sustainably. The conference believes that each delegate will be the core in their own organization, association unit, quickly bringing the resolution of the conference into life, mobilizing all classes of people to respond to the implementation of the action program of the Vietnam-Fatherland Front of the province for the term of 2024 and 2029. The conference also called on all classes of people in the province to continue to promote the tradition of patriotism, unite to overcome difficulties and challenges, and join hands to actively contribute to building a strong and sustainable TayNinhTV province. And with the results achieved, the 11 countries of the Vietnam-Fatherland Front of the TayNinhTV province is truly a conference of the right national unity bloc, creating new changes in the awareness and actions of all classes of people and the entire political system towards the course of right national unity in the new situation. And ladies and gentlemen, the green skin grapefruit is a potential for providing stable products for the domestic and export markets. And the care technique is quite simple. The farmers can take grapefruit fresh flower out of season to sell at high prices. And nowadays, grapefruit growers and farmers also apply biosafety farming measures, prolonging the life of grapefruit trees and grapefruit fruit. It's of good quality and meeting requirements of domestic and also foreign consumers. Trung tâm Commune of Watton Town has a motto of growing grapefruit in a safe and effective direction like that. More than 10 years ago, when the area of green-skinned grapefruit trees gradually increased in Hoa Town, some grapefruit growers in Trung Tây and Trung Đông communes found ways to make the grapefruit bloom, as they tried to also nowadays the off-season grapefruit to sell for high prices, and some other households found ways to cultivate in a safe direction, making their own sprays to replace the pesticides specifically, including a mixture of garlic, ginger, chili peppers, ground and fermented, and then mixes with clean water to spray to kill pests that harm the grapefruit. And some households also made sterile mixture from organic substances, put them in jars and hung them on grapefruit branches to effectively repel the fruit flies. Recently, there has been a model of safe pomelo cultivation or grapefruit cultivation using the soybean as the main fuel to irrigate the pomelo trees so that the pomelo achieve the safe quality. And the person who applied this method is Mr. Nguyễn Thanh Kiệt, the owner of the pomelo garden in Trường Lưu Hamlet, Trung Đông Commune. In 2021, he established a pomelo garden and was the first person to cultivate the green-skin pomelo in the locality. And the first pomelo planting season has passed, and the second pomelo planting season is 7 years old. And currently, each tree harvests for 500 to 700 kilograms of fruit per year. In half a hectare garden, he only planted for 150 grapefruit trees or pomelo trees. Previously, he successfully treated the off-season flowering and fruiting, and now he continues to cultivate organically, minimizing the use of pesticides and chemical fertilizers, increasing the use of organic fertilizer, probiotics, mixing and composting with the raw soybeans, watering the roots of the trees. As a result, the pomelo trees are less susceptible to pests and the soil is not degraded. The pomelo has a smooth, skinny skin color and is popular in the market also. I have a soybean machine at home. I rented and soaked it for about 1 month and soak it with biological medicine. It will be strong. Then water the roots that is not fertilized. If fertilized, the ants will eat it on and wind it and soak it into water, and the ants will not eat it. And the pomelo trees will eat it directly. In addition to the guidance and support of the town's agricultural extension in technical support, the farmers here are very hardworking and seek to learn for the new way and methods and self-exploitation. From their own experience, they apply practically to production and use microbiological fertilizers to improve the productivity as well as the quality of the crops, especially the fruits, so the products are beneficial to consumers. Safe fruit tree cultivation is always encouraged in the current period, and Trung Đông Commune is recognized as a model rural commune. The locality has planned to develop specifically and specialty fruit tree area of display in which 2 varieties of Cowhide Longan and green-skin pomelo are the main ones, prioritized to develop the scale cultivation and based on the criteria towards the safe cultivations, organic cultivation. Cultivation models such as Mr. Kiek's green-skin pomelo gardens are one of the right track, contributing to protecting and enhancing the brand of Hoa Thanh green-skin pomelo. And ladies and gentlemen, August the 15th is exactly 1 year since the new visa policy took effect. This policy has allowed the citizens of some countries to enter Vietnam with a visa extension from 15 days to 45 days and to extend the electronic visa, e-visa, from 30 days to 90 days. According to the Tourism Ministry, the number of international visitors to Vietnam is increasing and thereby showing the clear effectiveness of these policies. These 2 families from Italy quickly decided to travel to Vietnam for 3 weeks, being exempted from visas for up to 45 days. This has made a trip simple, convenient, and able to travel throughout the 3 regions of Vietnam. We came here without our visa. We just bought a ticket and traveled here. It was very convenient and very fast. With a simple and convenient procedures and valid for multiple entries within 90 days since August 15 last year, the e-visas has been issued to all countries in the world. This has helped Vietnam become more friendly in the eyes of the international tourists. According to the Vietnam National Tourism Administration, visa policy is truly becoming a sharp tool to enhance comprehensiveness. In the past 7 months, the number of visitors has reached more than 10 million, increasing and exceeding before the pandemic. So, in 2024, The plan is to have 18 million international visitors. We see that visas are extremely important condition that contribute significantly to the decisive recovery of tourism, especially international visitors. And the goal of the tourism ministry this year is to fully recover the number of international visitors compared to before the pandemic of 18 million and continue to grow sustainably in the following years. Open and long-term visa policies are the lever to help improve the competitiveness of the Vietnamese tourism in the race to attract international visitors.
And that's all for today, TTV News. Thank you for being with us and goodbye for now.